Welcome back to the Cruise Dynasty podcast. Getting back into it. Tonight we got a little mock draft. We're gonna do a little super flex tight end premium. Been doing them. We've I think me, what was it? Me, you, and Chris Craftman. We did one, and then I think me and Chris ran one with a kill a couple weeks later. Gonna keep doing these throughout the off season, man. These ADPs change. People are doing startups now. Craftman, what's up?
Same old thing. Just recorded our top 12 QBs, Dynasty QBs. Dunk probably has some dumbass rankings in there. I don't know what he had going on, but I'm pretty sure he got them right. Were you one of those that put them rookies in them top 12s?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Oh, man.
I'm putting him over Daniel Jones. I'm just going to be honest.
Oh, man.
I can't see Danny Dimes making the top 12 like these other dudes.
Yep, I definitely brought that up in that episode. Big Dunc in the building. Big Dunc, what's up with your bitch ass?
Yo, what up? Nothing much, man. Just been busy with school, man. It's just hard. About to graduate, though. I'm telling you, fish fry coming up.
I might have to make it on down there, man. Might have to make it down there. Eat some fish.
Crap will make you a plate, man. I'm telling you.
I'll be there. As long as there's food. It ain't because I'm coming for you. It's just because of food. I'm just playing, man.
We're going to have a fishing pole, lake.
Yeah, shoot, man. Dunk, another guy who's joining that Superflex. He's in that Superflex league that we...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, Dynasty. I brought it up in the last episode. So we running the Superflex tight end premium. Dunk wanted to hop on. He hit me up maybe last week or the week before saying, hey, we should... What did you say, Dunk? But
yeah, we need to mock. We need to record.
Yeah. Next time we'll get it. This episode ain't on YouTube, ain't on Twitch. See Swizzy out. We depend on him for all our podcast wants and needs. You know what I mean? Craft. Can't do shit without Chris.
Can't do shit without Chris. I couldn't even get the podcast started without Chris.
Man, y'all getting old.
I can't even believe we're recording right now, man. But shoot, man. We also got Slam Easy drafting for us, and Craft, you go ahead and go up. We're going to go through the mock. We might not talk about it at all times because I'm going to bring up some topics, man. We got some big things going in NFL. So, Craft, go ahead and we got Slam Easy at the one spot. He went with Josh Allen. Then went Patty Mahomes. Justin Jefferson at 3, which to me is
That's a reach.
Crazy as fuck. Craft, man, go ahead.
All right, so y'all know where I'm going here. QB rankings goes, Josh Allen, Mahomes. Jalen Hurts is my number 3, so that's my first pick. And then Burrow went next. Herbert, man, that's just like our rankings. Jamar Chase, Lamar Jackson. Seems pretty tight so far.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I got alternating Jalen Hurts with Joe Burrow. I don't know. I think they're both top 4. Top 5 at least.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I think Matt had Joe Burrow at number 3, but the rushing upside, we talked about it last episode. I just can't get over that 700 rushing yards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I feel that.
Shoot, man, to me,
over it above.
You had dang.
I know. Some controversy.
Yeah, I see that, man. Shoot, I did. Herbert ahead of Hurts. You got Hurts at 5. I got them all written down over here. You got David and Akil's crazy ass rankings. We had to roast on him a little bit. Didn't have Kyler in their top 12. Like, what the fuck?
Had Danny Dimes in there.
That's just wild, man. They're just letting their biases take over, man. Fantasy is different than real life. I mean, you can't just put somebody out of your top 12 in fantasy because you don't like them.
Hey, I'm telling you, they don't believe that. See, I'm actually up right now, and I've debated whether or not I want to take Kyler. But see, I don't want to go into like a rebuild mode automatically because I do want to win and compete this year. And the thing is, if I pick Kyler, I'm kind of fucked right there unless I get a quarterback later on, which I can't really depend on. So I'm gonna take CD and a guy that
That'd
I
be
got,
easy to T-Law.
To T
and I'm
Law.
taking Deshaun. I'm taking old happy endings right here.
I heard that'll happen. Is yeah, I'm picking at the 109. So with my first two draft picks, I went old T Law. And Kyler Murray, I've been smashing on the dip like crazy. That's why I can't wait to see how these people draft. I know people ain't running mocks like we are, and I'm
It's a
just
good
wondering.
pick.
I know we got some heavy hitters though, Craftman, in our league. I'm just wondering how will Kyler Murray even drop to me? If not,
Man, so what's the plan of action when you do take Kyler? Who do you try to target in them later rounds? You try to go for Goff, Carr, all them?
All right, well, look, Dunk, this is what I was saying. Like, I would try to target somebody like Danny Dimes going in like the 8th or 9th round, but I got old
Like
Akil.
this.
Akil told me, said to the crew yesterday that if Danny Dimes gets extended, he's going in the 3rd round. So, I mean, oh, man. But the
There
thing
ain't
is,
no
though,
way.
honestly, like I would rather not have a quarterback or like rather have a quarterback than not have one. So if they're flying off, I mean, I would go get Danny Downs in the 3rd, I guess if I had to. But I mean, I'd prefer not to. Uh,
That's the thing. I
you,
feel like people undervalue these rookies and they're dropping into the later rounds. So I just don't see Daniel Jones as being equivalent to someone like Bryce Young and CJ Stroud, especially when we're talking about upside and potential. Like, what the fuck is his upside right now?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm just not, I'm not
I
seeing it.
I do agree with you, Dunk. Like if I would have could get Bryce Young or Stroud in the 3rd round, I would rather do that than Danny Dimes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, see,
I said, man, Kirk Cousins in like the 9th, man, just or whatever.
I
I'll
mean,
take that, man. I ain't
Kraft,
I
taking.
don't think he's falling that far, though.
Yeah, it might
listen,
not fall that. It ain't gonna fall that far, but I'm not taking Danny Dimes in the 3rd round. But shoot,
Okay.
looking at this mock draft, man, I'm pointing some shit out. Running backs, as far as the ADPs went in sleeper, Christian McCaffrey was the first running back off the board in Dynasty. Then Bijan went before Jonathan Taylor, Kenneth Walker, and Brees Hall. That shit ain't happening in our league, I don't think.
I feel like Christian McCaffrey's falling way down.
I don't think he's falling way down. I just don't think he should be number 1.
Really? Well, let me not say way down, but I
I
think he's
wouldn't blame
definitely going to
anybody
be
for
back
taking
into
him.
the second.
Yeah. What did Ian do here? He went to so I went 2 QBs. I ended up getting Hurts and Prescott, and he ended up getting Tua. Matt, I want to see like in this whole thing, like we said in the last episode, that the drop off was right there. So Deshaun got drafted, Tua got drafted, Dak and Fields are gone. Let's see how long it takes for another quarterback to go. I think it's going to be a
I'm not
minute.
gonna lie. I've been taking QBs right here because I'm hyped up on Bryce Young. It just depends on the landing spot, of course, but if everything checks out, I'm cool with taking him right there.
See what Ian does right here with the 10 or 301.
nah, that's one thing I forgot to
Oh
point
shit!
out.
Wait, 3rd round reversal. Never
3rd round
mind.
Yeah,
reversal, and
that's
listen,
me. That's what I'm saying.
that's
I went
one
ahead and
thing
took him.
I'm saying, Kraft. I'm gonna be real. I think I was the only one that voted against the 3rd round reversal, and now I'm sitting here at the 109, and I'm like,
Thank God.
man, this is awesome. I mean, I'm, I
Man, you
got the
got some.
3rd pick at the 3-4. I'm gonna roll with old T Higgins, man. I think
Hey,
I just love me some T Higgins, anyways. I haven't done my wide receiver rankings. I've done running backs all the way through like 40, quarterbacks all the way to like 40, but wide receivers I hadn't dug into them yet. I think T Higgins is probably in my top 10, easy. I would say
Maybe
maybe.
top
I don't
8.
know. Yeah,
I
he's
got
up
it.
there. I really want to break it down though before I ain't even gonna lie though. I kind of thought about if I didn't pick Kyler, if I picked another quarterback like Dak or somebody, I might would have went Travis Kelce maybe and just said, "Oh, I'm trying to win this year." Type
Yeah.
deal. So I don't know.
Hey,
Where
look,
did
I got a question.
Kelsey go?
I think he went.
There's
Oh, he
no.
went
He was.
for you.
He went after Kyle Pitts and Mark Andrews. That shit ain't happening neither.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Shit, Lamar going to ATM.
No, come on, come on. You wouldn't trade Travis Kelsey over Mark Andrews, Kyle Pitts?
Man, if
What do
I'm
you think?
taking Travis Kelce, I'm trying to win now. I feel
Yeah, I
like
was about to say, yeah.
that's like
I got an easy pick right here. I got my two QBs. I'm set for a little while. Got Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott. It's between Cooper Kupp, Garrett Wilson, and ETN for me. I want to get ETN before that drop off goes to them older guys. So I'm gonna stick with ETN right here. Get my running back a little set.
Yeah, those running backs get slim in the later rounds. It looks ugly.
The young
mhm.
ones, yeah, the young ones go. There's not many young running backs this year.
Not at
So that
all.
rookie draft comes around. Everybody's hyped on them rookies, them rookie running backs for sure.
Well, look,
Yeah, I
crap,
only have
man.
a couple dudes.
That's one thing I'm gonna say about. I feel like this draft is pretty deep at running back. Everything else, wide receiver to me seems kind of slim. Quarterbacks obviously better than last year, but still, to me, there's only like two guys. There's like two guys that you feel safe with, and two upside guys like in Will Levis and Anthony Richardson. But I don't really buy it. So,
I don't buy Anthony Richardson at all.
uh,
I kind of like Levis a little bit, but I do not. I mean, they want to compare Anthony Richardson to Cam Newton. Cam Newton actually had college production. That's
right.
that's the difference. Like I understand the talent thing, but you got to have college production. And I've seen Anthony Richardson a lot this year, and he wasn't it to me.
So where you got so where are you taking Stroud and Bryce Young, man?
In a super flex, like rookie draft, or in a
Start
startup?
off.
I'm not taking them at all, to tell you the truth. Somebody else can have them
Oh, really?
because somebody else is going to be way higher on them than me.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm with you. I feel like if I was like back there where Dunt was, I might would feel different. I might would take one of them guys. Uh, but I don't know.
What are
I'm gonna try my
the-
best to go quarterback. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But I'm thinking one of them's going to the Colts, man, and that's a perfect little situation right there.
You
Good
went
old
Nick Chubb
JT.
right there. You went Nick Chubb over Najee.
I wouldn't have
Hey,
done that.
He's a running back whisperer, though.
yep, that's true. He's all. I was about to say, I expect Ian to go ahead and pound some running backs. Man, shoot.
He
While
might
we was
draft
talking,
Najee right here. I wouldn't doubt if he drafted Najee just back to back.
And this man
Oh,
Swift
oh,
drop down.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae. So
Oh,
he goes Nick Chubb and Devontae. So obviously, when you see
He's
Ian's
winning now.
team, he's winning now. He's trying to win, and I don't blame him. You went and got Josh Allen. You got Tua. You know, even
Yeah.
though I get Tua, I like Tua, but I would still might try to grab one of these quarterbacks.
man, but what's like the appeal of Devontae Adams right now, though?
Win now.
Look,
But I'm
win
saying,
that.
like, oh no, man,
That's just straight talent at that point because his age is old and his who knows about this quarterback situation, what it's going to be like.
that's what I'm thinking. I wouldn't be drafting him right there. I would definitely be drafting one of these young wide receivers.
This is
Chris Olave's still in there. I'd definitely be taking Chris Olave over Devontae Adams. But I guess, man, if you're winning now, shit, even if you're winning now, I'll take Cooper Cup over Devontae Adams, I think.
I agree 100% on that one. I'm kind of high on Cooper Cup for. I'm just taking it a year at a time now. Same with Tyreek too. Year at a time with those guys. I'm just like,
What's the age difference? Cooper Cup's 29, Devontae Adams is 30.
yeah. I
I
mean,
would be high on Devontae if he had a quarterback. If I could just see what that's gonna be like, but I don't know
Oh,
what.
yeah, get them, right? Throwing to them. They don't got nothing else.
I do. I do want to set myself up to win now. So right here, I'm looking between Najee and Cooper Cup. I already got Travis Etienne. Oh man, I think there's
Man,
going to be a lot of receivers left later, a lot of young talent later. So I'm going to go Najee. I'm going to go ahead and double up my running backs. And then, y'all pretty much know after I get ETN and Najee that I'm going to be banging receivers after this. So
yeah.
Right.
Hey, you might can hit on.
I would love Cooper Cup. I would love Cooper Cup right now, but the running back room, I'd really I would love, if I knew Ramondre would make it back to me, I wouldn't take Najee here, but Ramondre ain't going to make it. So let's see what happens.
Dunk brought up Chris Olave. He went at the 4-5. What y'all think about? I was going to bring up these guys right here, like Javonte Williams at the 4-2, and then Swift at the 4-7. What y'all think about them guys? Those are guys that I think in a startup draft, like if Javonte dropped to me at a certain point, I wouldn't mind taking him. Swift, though, man, I don't know about that one. I don't want to all the way give up on Swift, but in a startup, I think I would just.
I'm just
Like
gonna
if
take
I
my
was,
picks on that one. I'm gonna
yeah,
take
I
the
don't.
L.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
with
just
you.
staying clear of it for now, unless he just drops to like the 5th or 6th round. But
Yeah. Upside is there. I think DeAndre Swift looks good, but I don't know, man. If he could get out of Detroit, I mean, I'm seeing mocks with Detroit getting a running back. It was insane. I'm
It's
seeing
yeah,
all
not
there's
kinds of
Detroit.
stuff.
on.
Not Detroit though, man. It's his durability.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he ain't available.
All right. Well, shoot, man. I went T. Law, Kyler, T. Higgins, and then this is one spot. I hate to just tell everything what I've been doing, but that was one thing I accepted when I started doing the podcast. Everybody's just gonna know the way I feel, but I've been grabbing old T.J. Hawkinson up here in this 4th round.
I was actually debating him where I took Najee at.
Tight end premium. If Hawkinson drops to me in the 4th round, I'm gonna probably smack on that all day. But if you can't get on Hawkinson, maybe I'll try to get Goddard. I think he's going a couple rounds a little lower. We'll see where he goes. I wouldn't mind taking Goddard again. I got Goddard in my home league.
Man, this one's tough for me right here.
Big
I want
Dunc.
to point out one thing for you, Dunk, too. You drafted Bryce Young at the 301. CJ Stroud just went. So there's a chance that you could get CJ Stroud a round later. Would you debate doing that, or is Bryce Young just that much far ahead of CJ Stroud in your
Your
opinion?
I mean, if they get similar situations, yeah, I got Bryce Young above CJ Stroud, but it all really just depends on where these dudes land. If CJ Stroud gets a better situation and goes to Indianapolis, I probably am taking him over
Yeah.
Bryce Young. And Bryce Young just gets sent to Houston, the graveyard. Man, I don't know.
That's what I was thinking too, man. Like I think I'd rather have Stroud at Indy than Bryce Young in Houston. So
And look, I'm high on Stroud too. That dude done proved to me that he can perform on the big stage. I don't know. He seems like he's got the level headedness. I want to see his combine, of course, but man, he looks good.
should have beat Georgia. They did win that game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But they did win that game. But they did. And then they would have lost to TCU in the national championship.
Yeah, man, this position is kind of hard for me because man, I can go because I always like going receivers just for the longevity. But man, I got some good looking running backs here too.
This is a Dogs podcast. Georgia Bulldogs podcast.
Dunk ain't really a Dogs fan though.
I know, but y'all, every time we do a podcast, y'all like this is a Clemson podcast, and I'm just sitting here like, no, it ain't. It's the Dogs podcast.
Man, you know what?
Natties.
I'm gonna try it a little bit different.
That's pretty good. I like it.
I'm with you. I was looking at the Dunk. He's picking at the 12 spot. Went Jahmyr Gibbs and then Ramondre. I would have went either one of them if they would have fell to me. Joe Mixon went ahead of me at the 5-3. Devontae Smith at the 5-2. I might would have taken Devontae Smith at the 5 if he would have dropped to me.
Man, look, I was debating doing that. I was debating taking Devontae and then getting one of those running backs. But then, like I said, that running back room just gets doo-doo towards the 5th or the 7th round, man. And it's just awful.
Yeah, I'm with you. I am with you, but I think I might play around with it. I'm looking around and I'm thinking just for this mock draft right here, I might go on Smith and Jigba. I think one thing I'm gonna look at when I do our startup draft when the money's on the line is I'm gonna see where these rookies are going. Maybe try to capitalize on some of these veterans at good values. But it's Jackson and Smith and Jigma. I've seen some people have them as wide receiver 1 in these rookie drafts. I've seen some people hate on this dude and have him way down there. I don't really know. I haven't really ranked him or anything. I like him. I like Jordan Addison. I think if we're talking upside, maybe Njigba's the guy. So, grabbing him.
Man, what if he lands in KC?
And where?
KC, Kansas City.
I mean, I would probably smash on that. I mean, I
They
hadn't
definitely
seen.
gonna look for somebody.
Have you seen any mock drafts where Njigba could be going?
Yeah, that's what they were saying. Kansas City.
I seen one that was crazy. I seen Philly. That's what it was. I saw Philly. I was like, hell, man, they would be
There's no way. Yeah, why would they do that? That doesn't even make sense.
nah. But I've seen Philly like get like Bijan and
I have
stuff like
seen that,
that.
man.
I seen Cincinnati get Bijan. I was like, what? I mean, I've seen a lot.
Yeah, I'd be hammering Bijan if that happened, man. Good God.
I'm
Man,
hoping
shoot.
these tight ends don't fall off. I waited another round because I need a receiver, but I took a pretty big risk drafting Jameson right there as my number 1 receiver.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Big
Who was
time.
available though?
I got running
Yeah.
backs. I got running backs and I got quarterbacks. So I do think I was looking at tight ends and I saw there's 3 tight ends that I wanted, which was Kittle and Goddard and Freiermuth. I'm hoping that one of them makes it back, and I probably will draft a tight end right here. And a tight end premium, I'm not going to be the guy who ain't got a tight end.
I agree with you there. That's why I try to target them on this back end of the 6 usually, because it's just depending. Sometimes I've even hit them in the 5th. It's all really just depending on how everybody else values them. Clearly, I think these dudes are going to be smart, and this draft ain't going to look nothing like what this computer simulated one looks like.
Well, they made it. They made it to me, and both of them made it. I'm taking Goddard right here, no doubt. And
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
running backs, I'm pretty set for a minute. Receivers, it's really going to be just. I hope they're going to be great. I can get some older guys that's going to put up some numbers. That's what I really think. And to give people some advice right here, if you want to go running back late and if you're in win now mode, if you really want to win now, running back late is the way to go because you can get Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones. You could probably get Nick Chubb, Dobbins. I got Dobbins right here in the 6th. Dobbins is 24 years old. 2 years off of ACL. If I was going back on my draft right now, I would probably switch that Najee Harris pick and draft a receiver there instead if I knew Dobbins was going to make it. But
Yeah, you could.
I didn't think Dobbins was going to make it, though. So that's why we mock draft. So right here, I'm just going to go Goddard. But I have regrets. I wish I'd have waited.
Should have took Cup.
Yeah, I should have took Cup. And then I could have done Jameson, and then I could have got J.K. Dobbins instead of Najee right there. But that's why we mock draft, right?
Yeah, true. Man, look, I'm seeing Dalvin Cook going in the back end of the 5th above Derrick Henry and Damian Pierce. Are y'all doing that? 'Cause I feel like Dalvin's done, man.
I'm drafting Dobbins way ahead of Damian Pierce.
Oh yeah, same here.
Big time.
Shit, I don't even know if I'm taking Tony Pollard above Dobbins, really. But I don't know, maybe.
Ian took Damian Pierce and Derrick Henry above Dobbins. He also got Devontae Adams and Nick Chubb, so he's like we said, he's in win now mode.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder why he didn't take one of those receivers over Damian Pierce.
Because there's a lot of young talent later on.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know. There's just uncertainty with Damian Pierce for me.
I mean, is there really much difference between I don't know, going down the list right here? Like, you can get Zay Flowers a lot later. And
I like Zay Flowers, by the way.
Yeah, and then get like Brandon Ayuk now. You might just come back and get Zay Flowers later.
You think it's going to end up being like that after the combine and everything? Because I feel like these people's ADPs are going to rise significantly after they turn in good combine results.
I think Zay Flowers is going to go way up. I heard this dude at the whatever bowl he played in, Shrine Bowl, Senior Bowl, they're saying this dude might run a 4.2 and shit like that.
Oh.
Zay Flowers is a dude, man.
I like Zay Flowers. I've watched a lot of Zay Flowers over the years, and I would definitely take him at cost. You know what I'm saying? I might would take a buy into somebody like Zay Flowers over, Quentin Johnson. I'm not sure if I'm totally bought into Quentin Johnson. So, by the way, everybody in the home league, the 107's on the block. It's on the block. If y'all want the 107, come at me.
I took
What'd
my
you-
guy.
Friar Muth, that's the other tight end that I was thinking. Oh, you took Jerry Judy. Is that your guy? Yeah.
Jerry Judy's Dunc's guy for sure, man. There ain't no doubt about it.
Man, I've been holding on to this guy.
Where the fuck is Cortland Sutton at? I'm about to draft this dude. Where's he at?
He's probably in the 13th. Hey, there's some still good quarterbacks. That's what I'm saying. These quarterbacks aren't falling this low, in my opinion. I think Kirk Cousins has gone in the 5th, 6th round.
Yeah, I agree. There's definitely I'm gonna be honest, Jared Goff.
Yeah.
I'll definitely wait on Jared Goff at
Damn,
83.
Daniel Jones is still there. What do you know?
Rashad White went at the 7-3, man. What do y'all think about Rashad White? Is he going to be the main running back in Tampa Bay this year? Because if he is, the 7-3.
They don't draft anybody, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think Rashad White's good. I watched him play last year and was like, I don't know, man. I kind of think Rashad White's going to have success.
Yeah, he was especially good receiver out of the backfield, I thought.
Yeah. You got your boy Marquise Brown.
Yeah, got Hollywood, man. Got Njigba.
That's what I was hoping. Yeah.
You love you some Hollywood.
Listen,
Hollywood, dude.
This is the truth to me about Hollywood. There are some players in fantasy that just don't get love. And Hollywood is definitely one of them guys this. I mean, him going at the 6'9". The only thing with Hollywood now is he's got to put it together for a whole season. But 2 years in a row, this dude was number 4, and when Lamar went out, and then the next year he was number 5, and then he went out for a little while.
Yeah,
can't remember what his injury.
So that man was just getting all the targets funneled to him.
Who was? Oh well, D-Hop allegedly ain't gonna be here this year. I expect them to get another receiver in the draft though. But
yeah. Yeah, what's his situation look like exactly? He's a free agent or what?
Nah, they're saying the Cardinals are interested in moving him, trading him on, and he said he wants to go to Jacksonville, but I've been seeing Chicago, New York, those I feel like
He's going to graveyards.
New York might be. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about the New York situation.
They're
They fucked them. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you, man.
That shit was cracking me up when David and Chris were arguing about that. Talking about New York, and David was so hyped, man. They got destroyed.
Yeah, they did. They were frauds the whole year, man. I had been saying it the whole time. I couldn't help it.
The NFC was weak, bro. The NFC was super weak outside of the Eagles and the 49ers.
Man, I agree big time. Man, Kraft, let me ask you this about Deontay Johnson. Is Deontay Johnson a buy low for you? The dude still gets the targets. He just wasn't getting no touchdown and stuff like that.
I don't know. Well, that's my thing, too. I feel like Kenny Pickett's kind of a little bit of a buy low QB.
Yeah.
Because, look, that man's I don't think he's going in the 6th. I feel like he'd probably go in the 4th or 5th. Maybe not. I don't know, man. It's all dependent on, people's QB situation. But some people are desperate, though. There's no doubt about it. But I think Deontay Johnson's a little bit. I think he's underrated.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that, too. I'd want to get him at a... Well, heck, I don't know, man. Would you spend a first on him, man? How about a late first? Would you spend a late first? 9 through 12? 9 through 12, maybe?
Probably
I think
not.
I might. You don't think so?
I don't know that. Well, what's the rookie that got drafted before him? Will Levis. Am I taking Will Levis or am I taking Kenny Pickett? I'm probably taking Kenny Pickett. I'm
taking Kenny Pickett. I ain't buying into Will Levis even a little bit. I've seen Will Levis going in mock drafts to number 4. I think Las Vegas. I think are they picking that high though, Kraft? Do you know?
Who's that?
Las Vegas, number 4. Are they picking that high?
No.
I seen one mock draft. I guess had them Las Vegas trading up to 4 and getting Will Levis.
Yeah, they ain't picking that high.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. I don't know why you'd want that guy like that. I'm not impressed by Will Levis.
Me neither, man. Or Richardson, like Kraft was saying, like those. I mean, I'll put it like this: like some of those little. I don't. How do I even call them? Like, what do I call those guys? The analytic guys. I don't know. Got the
Fucking Sam
height.
Wilson.
Like they got the height, they got the arm.
Bad.
Like Josh
Whatever.
Allen panned out. Josh Allen was one that worked, but how often does that shit work? Like, give me the guy that's like in college that's performing. Give me Bryce Young. Give me that. I mean, how tall is Bryce Young? 5'10". I'll take him
10.
over Will
That's his
Levis
next
and
Drew Brees.
Richardson.
I don't care about that height weight crap.
That's what I'm saying, man. Man,
Hey, Drew Brees was 5'10", man. Look at him.
that's what I'm saying.
Got a question for y'all right here. Where I'm
Go ahead.
picking at. I got Christian Kirk right here. Is he gonna drop off next year because Calvin Ridley's coming in?
Yes.
Man, definitely a slight. Slight. I ain't gonna say he's dropping off like crazy. You know me. I was kind of high on. I wasn't like this high on Christian Kirk, but
Kirk or Amari Cooper?
Kirk.
Don't.
Is that tough for you?
It is
I don't
tough
know,
for me.
Tough for you,
I was gonna
Kraft?
say it's kind of tough for me, just because I feel like Calvin Ridley is still going to be elite whenever he comes back. But that's just me, kind of.
I could just pick Mike Williams here and get on with it, and that's what I'm gonna
Yeah, but you're also going to have to figure out your.
that's what I'm gonna do.
do.
Mike Williams, baby. Keenan Allen's gone. He's
Listen,
gone.
man, Mike Williams is like one of the best buy lows out there. If you can get him for the low, and Keenan Allen might be gone. It all comes down to health for Mike Williams. I mean, he could have some big games. He's like one of the top buy lows out there, I feel like.
Hey, but it's like I said, you're going to have to plan for 6 games. That dude's probably going to be missing.
So
Man.
right now, though, Mike Williams ain't a problem for me.
I'll take Mike Williams. I'm trying to get him now from old Big Mike. He won't give him to me. But I ain't giving up no first or nothing.
Mike Evans or Mike Williams?
You say
Mike
who?
Williams.
Mike Evans or Mike Williams?
Oh yeah, easily Mike Williams. Shit, who the fuck? Kyle Trask? Come on.
They did say that they were gonna get the keys. They were gonna hand
Yep.
the keys over to Kyle Trask.
Oh man, I don't know how to feel about that one. But
One
I
thing
don't know.
I'll say this
Mike
about Kyle
Evans is
Trask.
out, man. Mike
Kyle
Evans
Trask-
that's the difference though. Y'all slight Mike Evans. Mike Evans has been on the field forever. He never misses games. Mike
Hey, I
Williams,
like Mike Williams. I've always drafted him. I think his time's done though. I think he's up.
Mike Evans, you mean?
Mike Evans, yeah. I think he's at the end.
I think some of it might could have been Tom Brady's end.
I mean, I do too. Obviously, I picked Mike Williams over Mike Evans, but I just wanted to hear that debate.
Kyle Trask is much better though.
Well, look, this is one thing I'm gonna say about Kyle Trask, because I definitely don't think he's the future or nothing like that. But that last year at Florida, he did play pretty good, and he was throwing the deep ball some. So I'll give him a little bit of credit. But
Daniel Jones is still on the board, fellas. Oh, he just went.
He just
at
went.
the 8-2,
At
so
the 8-2. Top 12 QB guys. Top 12 QB guys.
I know Akil listens to the podcast every now and then, so I know. Hopefully he'll listen to this one, but Daniel Jones went at the 8-2 in this mock draft. I would be willing to take him at the 7 sometimes. But he said if Daniel Jones gets extended, he's going to go in the 3rd round. I mean, how do y'all... I mean, he might would when money's on the line, when people needing quarterbacks, maybe. I don't know. What do y'all think?
But look, I'm not taking Danny Dimes over Jared Goff. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Me neither. I agree.
I don't see it, man. I'm not seeing this top 12 potential that people are talking about. I think this is his ceiling right now. Maybe give him a better receiver, sure, but I don't know, man. Danny Dimes, New York, they're losers, man. I'm just gonna be honest.
Man, at this pick right here, I never do this because I'm not. I like to see players actually on the field, but this is one of my bigger prospects right here. I'm gonna take Zach Charbonnet right here.
I
like
hear
that.
you. Yep, I like it. Oh, Kraft with the rookie, man. Never thought I'd
Right,
see
the
it.
rookies. I got three running backs right now, but I love running backs.
Man,
And
that receiving room's looking
that
tough.
receiver room is looking pretty suspect right now. That's just suspect as shit, but I don't know. I'm enjoying this shit. I love it.
Hey, that's the thing about mock drafts, man. Like, I just don't pick players on purpose just to see where they go. You know what I mean? Like, how
Zach
far they
Charbonnet
drop.
in the 8th, I think, is good.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's super good in my opinion. I'm definitely taking him over people like.
I passed on Amari Cooper again.
Shit,
I just think Zach Charbonnet got like that. He's one of the few running backs that got a three down. You know, he could play all three downs.
He's pretty big too.
Yeah, he is. I think he's the second running back prospect in this rookie draft behind Bijan. Jahmyr Gibbs is number 2, and then he'd probably be number 3 on my list.
Crap, man. I know there's a lot of buzz right now about old Kendre Miller from TCU right now. I think they showed a picture of him. This dude's like bulked up big time, easily over 220 and stuff like that. So I know he's like rising up in rankings now too.
Who is that?
Kendre Miller. Yeah, whatever his name is, Kendre Miller, the guy for TCU, one of those running backs, the one that played.
That dude was pretty good though, because I was a committee, but that other guy, right?
Yeah, Zach Evans. It is
Zach Evans.
crazy.
Yeah.
TCU did have a lot of NFL guys this year.
Man,
Zach
They
look,
got him everywhere.
The number one high school recruit though before he went to college. Like Zach Evans' athleticism is off the charts, but people are having some questions about his attitude and
he could never win the job.
He could never win the job, and he sat out his senior year state championship game for no reason because he got his phone taken away.
Is that true, man? That could not be true.
That's true, man. Zach Evans, he was the number one high school recruit at running back and sat out his state championship game in high school because he got his phone taken away.
What the hell? Yeah, I would.
And here's a message for all you youngest.
His talent's off the charts, though. His talent is off the charts.
Man, you high on Isaiah Pacheco. Hey, look, I'm high on the people that I just picked, too. I like that guy from LSU, that Keyshawn Boutte or whatever.
Yeah. I think you can get some good value.
Too.
Oh, Booty? You love Booty, don't you?
Well, look, Dunc, I ain't going to say that I'm high on Pacheco, but I pretty much went 0 QB, and Pacheco was... I think I'll put it like this. Pacheco, I think, even though he's the 7th round pick, I still think he could probably be the starter next year for Kansas City.
Yeah.
He will be the starter.
Yeah, I'm thinking he was just solid at the last like 4 or 5 games of the year. But all I know is he's better than DeAndre Swift. That's all I'm counting right now. That's all I know.
Hey, Tyler Algier just went at the 9-12, man.
I'll take that too.
The running back whisperer.
Listen, as a Falcons fan, I'm gonna be honest. I think I would not be surprised if we went running back and got us a running back. I don't really see.
I don't think so.
Oh my God! Please don't do that.
Maybe a pass catcher.
I'm not even saying like a big time. Oh yeah, like something around crap. I can see us going lower, like and getting us somebody, because Cordell's not going to be our other guy back there, and Oliver or whoever we got back there. It's not about
like A-Chain or something like that.
Who is okay? Yeah. See, I hadn't dug in. I hadn't really seen much of A-Chain, but he's been kind of like controversial. I feel like some people love him, some people hate him.
He's a small guy. He's like 185, but he's a good pass catcher.
I heard that. Cheers.
Yeah, that's like Tariq Cohen, man. He made it in the league for a second.
He wasn't that. He ain't as small as Tariq Cohen.
That's what I'm saying, man. Even people like that size can still make it.
Oh yeah, got Sean Tucker right here. Man, these rookie running backs are. Oof.
I didn't even see you took Rashad Bateman. That's a good buy low too, in my opinion.
Dunc, man. Apparently, me and you've been on the sweepstakes for old Rashad Bateman with old John. I've been trying to get.
I'm just saying that dude deals too. He just don't ever look.
Nah, I'm gonna be real. He's looking. He knows.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this shit right here? Bam! Hilarious, Tony.
Hell no.
Baby.
Well, this man Matt ended up getting a second for that guy. How the hell?
And I got in our 10-man league, I got the 2-3, so it's pretty much the 2-1. Yeah.
The hell? Yeah.
That was as high as I knew. I was like, that was as high as I could get I don't think I could ever get a first rounder for K Tony. But the thing is, like, I don't know, man. I think K Tony's got a lot of talent, but I'm kind of thinking the Chiefs are gonna be like K Tony's gonna have his big games, but he's also gonna have some games that maybe Sky Moore gets a little more. I mean, who knows? They bring Juju back. I think there's just gonna be like a lot of guys. Like, I don't really see them like K Tony is like a Tyreek Hill or AJ Brown or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm not saying anybody does, but I'm saying like I think their wide receiving core is going to be like a committee more than like.
Yeah, same thing as this year, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, this is the formula for them. I feel like now, like I wouldn't be worried about going and getting like a big time wide receiver or nothing. I would just keep on bringing in these talented guys like K Tony and Sky Moore and see what happens. You know. That's that's kind of how I see it. Like K Tony, like even though I traded him, he's definitely gonna have some good games. There's no doubt about it. And people gonna be hitting.
Zay Flowers going to Kansas City.
I'll smash on that all day. I love me some Zay Flowers at Kansas City.
He goes to Kansas City. Speed, Miko Hardman gone.
Still wouldn't be surprised if Kansas City got a running back though. I feel like they'll definitely be.
They will eventually, but I don't think they're gonna make it a priority.
Nah. Agree.
How you guys feel about that Josh Downs guy?
I think he's pretty good. I'm just being honest. I saw him play at North Carolina. I think he's pretty good.
That's what I think too. And I feel like he kind of falls a little bit.
He does. There's a few of these rookies that I think things will clarify itself a little bit.
Hey, they're saying that Michael Mayer, that tight end, is probably gonna be a first round pick out of Notre Dame.
Yeah, going to the Packers ain't drafting a tight end. I don't care what they say. Packers ain't getting him in the first round at pick 15. It ain't happening.
Man, I'm actually going with a rookie that I kind of like here.
Oh, Tank Bigsby.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Auburn?
Yep. I don't see no problem going and getting some rookie running backs, you know, in these startup drafts.
Look at Evan Ingram hanging out down here. 28 years old. Had a great year.
I see him. Is he still hasn't signed yet, right? Still technically a free agent?
Last thing I seen is that Jacksonville and him are working on a long-term extension.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I'll take Evan Ingram, though, and all that, because, I mean, I ain't going to take him right.
Be a bad pick right here.
I think in real life, I would take Evan Ingram. But I'm going to see where he goes. I'm going to see what's up. I think I'm going to come down here and just grab our guy. We've been talking about him, old Zay Flowers. I like me some Zay Flowers. I'm just kind of building that wide receiver core up.
I'm just going to keep taking chances at wide receiver, hoping one hits. Because that's the way my team is built. Well, what we got a running back right now? Gibson, Fournette. You can miss me with that shit.
Yeah, they're bad.
Are we getting close to starting quarterbacks being gone?
Yeah, Peeps. I wanted to ask y'all a question.
Actually, I want 3 starting quarterbacks. I'm gonna get Stafford. I'm getting Stafford right here. I got to have 3 starting quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Same. That's why I had to take Geno. I feel like Geno might replicate his year. Should if not be better.
Look, I'm in a total agreement with y'all. I would have definitely taken like Danny Dimes, Kirk. I would have hit that Danny Dimes, Kirk, Jared Goff, that little range right there. I would have hit that. For this mock, I ain't. But look, I wanted to see. I saw Derek Carr is going at the 9-2 right here. I wanted to ask y'all, man. Derek Carr, let's just say he ends up with the Jets. What you think, man? Would you take Derek Carr way higher than the 9-2? Would you take him up ahead of guys like Kirk
Would you take him over Daniel Jones?
Oh, yeah, easily. I'm just being honest. He might be on that brink of top 12 for me if he goes to the Jets.
I might be a little high for me. What you say, Kraft?
Not in the top 12, but he'd be around that.
What about top 15 then?
Kirk Cousins range for me. Russell Wilson, Kirk Cousins range, probably.
Oh, see, I'd have him higher than them dudes. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not Kirk.
What about, let's just say, what if Derek Carr went to Tampa?
He ain't going to Tampa. Kyle Trask got the keys.
Man, listen, man. You can
He got the keys,
You can
man.
buy-
He's driving already.
They're
He's
saying he might
already
get
driving, man. You just
Oh
kick the man out
Lord!
the driver's seat, you're wrecked.
I mean, I have seen it. I saw it today. They're going preparing as if he's the starter. So I don't know. I mean, I guess I could see it. I don't know. Oh, what about Derek Carr to Carolina?
All right, well, here's a question for y'all, though, like with Kyle Trask. Why is it that it's crazy that Kyle Trask could be starting for the Bucks after Tom Brady's been there for 2 years, but it's not that crazy if Jordan Love starts for the Packers after being behind Rodgers for a couple years?
All right, look, crap. I
Is
don't
Kyle
think.
Trask a better college quarterback than Jordan Love? Because I feel like he was.
Yeah, for real, for sure. I just think Green Bay's just got the reputation, really. Just kind of sitting there and draw Aaron Rodgers those years. They've just done it before. Kyle Trask, though, I don't know. To me, it's not totally crazy because I give him my respects, but it's like we ain't seen it for 2 years. Do I really think Tampa Bay's rolling with the Kyle Trask train? I don't think I just buy into that shit. I'm just being honest. If anything, they're trying to get Derek Carr, Jimmy G, or something in my eyes. With
But
those, I mean,
the Packers will definitely roll with Jordan Love, though, if Rodgers leaves. I mean, I think they will for sure.
yeah, I do too. I mean,
I mean, the Buccaneers are in that same boat to me.
they don't even want to. What's the deal with Aaron Rodgers? He got a trade clause or something? Like I've seen that the Green Bay prefers to trade him.
Dude, they crazy. Like, Ian Rappaport come out saying at the very start that it wouldn't be that difficult for Aaron Rodgers to get traded. And then the next thing, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, he's owed $60 million next year. Who in the hell is going to pay $60 million for Rodgers for 1 year?
Well, look, this is what I'm saying. I think the Jets might would do such shit. I'm
They
just
said he's
being
going to
honest.
restructure. They said that he will restructure. So, I mean, he could probably play for somebody for like 40 mil. But it's going to be like a 1 year rental.
I know Vegas would do it. Shit.
Vegas or the Jets, that's the only two. That if them two don't do it. And
Shoot,
if Derek
man.
Carr is going to go, I don't know who the first domino to fall is. I mean, is it Rodgers or is it Derek Carr? If Rodgers gets traded, that is. My personal opinion is that Rodgers is just going to be back with Green Bay again next year.
Yeah, man, I don't know, man. This is the main year. This is the first year I've been really iffy on not Rodgers. I'm not sure if he's really gonna go or not. I mean, I could kind of see it happening. I'm surprised. I mean, I think Green Bay wants him gone. In my opinion, I think they want him out.
I mean, I love Rodgers. I appreciate everything he did. He was one of the best quarterbacks ever played. But if we could get a trade for him, that would probably be the best option. Because at least we can get some draft capital and see what Jordan Love got. So
shoot, I seen Green Bay was willing to trade Roberts for 2 first rounders, and New York was like easily to do that. I mean, a lot of teams are easy to do that.
And get rid of that contract at the same time. Man,
yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I think he's gone, man. Fuck it, I'm saying it now. He's gone, man. They did with Brett Favre. Still good for sure. Still good.
Yeah.
Heck, Brett Favre was still good. This is just what the Packers should do. They want him gone. I think they should just. I just hope Rodgers goes anyways for the Packers. In my opinion. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Jordan Love might be the guy.
He could be, and that would be the Packers' plan. I mean, everybody hating on them taking Jordan Love in the first, but if it works out where they could replace a Hall of Famer and bring in another great quarterback, and won't nobody question that shit again. I mean, we've had quarterbacks in the past like 30 years, so
I think Aaron Rodgers would be pretty good. I would want to go to New York Jets, but I'm just gonna be real. And I ain't trying to get political, but Aaron Rodgers ain't going to woke ass New York. I'm just being honest. This is why I was saying last year. Aaron Rodgers should have went to Tennessee last year, man. They wouldn't have traded AJ Brown and all that. I would have went to Tennessee, man. I was begging for it to happen, but
Broncos too. They were talking about the Broncos.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it with the Broncos neither, but Tennessee, shoot, the old poor man, he still wants him to go to fucking Tennessee. I'm like, well, I don't know if
He
I
ain't
buy
going
into
to
it now.
Tennessee.
He ain't going to Tennessee now. Tennessee was in win now mode at last year before they traded A.J. Brown. You know, he would have had A.J., Derrick Henry. He would have had it all that, but
They are making some moves though. They cut Robert Woods. They cut the kicker. They cut Taylor Lewan.
Robert Woods probably going to go back to L.A., man.
I think Robert Woods coming to the Green Bay. Bobby Trees.
I heard that. That'd be a
I've
good little
always liked
pickup.
Robert Woods, man.
Oh, that dude's kind of done now, though.
Nah, he just played with Ryan Tannehill, man. Everybody's dumb when they play with Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, he's getting
Oh,
old, though.
I used to give
Who?
Tannehill some credit, but
He's an ass.
he for real choked that. The first time the Bengals made the Super Bowl that year, when they made the Super Bowl that year, when Tennessee was the 1 seed, that man Tannehill personally cost him that game, him being ass. I mean,
Yeah.
trash ass. Crap, you still on the mock? You still on the
I'm
pick?
still on the mock. It's on me.
On
know,
you,
Boy
man.
got taken just ahead of you.
Well,
Huh?
shoot. Let
Talking
me
about
ask.
Aaron Rodgers, I said he got taken right ahead of you.
Yeah, we just kind of dove into him a little bit. Let me
I'm
ask
gonna
you this
get
though, fellas. Can I ask y'all a question real quick? Because I see Brock Purdy is next on the ADP right here. What do y'all think about the Brock Purdy Trey Lance thing going on? Like,
I'm
who's
swinging on Purdy.
Yeah, Dunk swinging on Brock Purdy. Don't want old doodle arm, huh?
I can't believe you were sending me shit like that. This man was sending me like training camp, like gossip, basically talking about Trey Lance had a noodle arm last year, and now this man goes out there. He looked all right, and then he tore his ankle up. So now it's kind of like, oh man, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
look,
can't.
man. One thing I'm gonna claim credit. I'm clearly so far I'm so far right on the Trey Lance shit. Come on, man.
Bro, he tore his ankle. What do you
This
mean?
dude ain't played in 3+ seasons, man. This motherfucker. I swear,
But
man. I
he
just
can't
can't.
help that, though. Man. It's not like he can stop just someone rolling up his ankle like that.
Man, I remember
rank him in the top 12, and he didn't end up in the top 12. So
Will clowned me last season for having Mac Jones ahead of Trey Lance. And here I am.
Jones still ain't even going ahead of him, though, is he?
Trey
Is
Lance
Mac
would have
Jones
played all
playing?
year. Oh no, man.
Trey Lance is gonna
I am
eventually show
not high
out,
on
I
Trey
think.
Lance.
Nope, me neither.
Man, I'm not high on Mac Jones either,
Yeah, that's
though.
what I was saying. If Trey Lance would have played all year, he probably would have finished over Mac Jones. But you can't rank people who don't play
I
and who haven't played.
Like I said, it's a bunch of what ifs. That dude can't help that he got injured.
And last year when Matt was doing his rankings, Jimmy Garoppolo was still part of the picture too.
Right. And when
Yeah,
I
but
said that, I was like, dude, this dude's the backup. I
But
think
look,
even
clearly they
now,
believed in him. But clearly they wanted him over Jimmy G, is what I'm saying.
I think
Clearly.
clearly they spent a number 3 overall pick on this man. That's what happened. I don't know if they
really
believe in
thought him for,
shit.
like what?
Yeah,
They moved up.
I think he had a short leash. I think he had like a 4-game leash last year, and if he didn't play up to par, Jimmy G was coming in either way.
Yeah.
Man, well, look at this. We were just talking about this. I get a swing on my guy. Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy, I know. I just kind of let him go. I went with old Greg Dulcich. People are high on him. I'm not that high on him, but
Yeah, I don't know if I'm super high.
I'm still drafting receivers over here.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I'm gonna grab me some guys. I'm
just swinging and missing.
Scrolling
Man, I've been handling these
down.
tight ends.
I'm gonna take a little swing on little Alexander Madison. I've been kind of picking it. I mean, this is the 13th round. The thing is with Alexander Madison is there's a possibility he could be a starter somewhere. If you're doing a startup right now, I'd go ahead and take a little swing on him right now. But we're obviously doing ours after the NFL draft and after free agency, which is how I would prefer to do it. But Madison, taking him right now. We'll see what happens with him, man.
What do y'all think about the I'm looking right here, and I got Chuba Hubbard. Do y'all think Deontay Foreman's going to be back? And if he isn't back, is Carolina just going to draft another running back?
I think they just draft another running back, man. Because I mean,
not
it's just a
not
deep
thinking
class.
much of Chuba right now. Y'all ain't too high on Chuba at all.
I mean,
Not
I
now.
don't know, man. I've never really been
23
high on
years old, man. If Deontay Foreman leaves and they don't address the running back position, he could really be good.
Yeah,
But I got Jamal Williams right here. He'll probably score about 15 touchdowns next year.
man.
Man.
I want to bring up one. Clyde Edwards-Helaire going at the 13. 8. Y'all think there's any chance he goes that high? I mean,
He's a free agent. He'll probably be somewhere else next year. He's still a early round draft pick. So,
would you take the Carolina running backs ahead of Clyde?
yeah, probably. I mean, I even like Damian Harris right here, even if he leaves.
Same. I agree.
Yeah, I
It's
like Damien.
crazy. Every time I see Damian Harris, he looks fine, and he has some good seasons. So it's like if he can just get out of New England, maybe he can go somewhere. And
He's only 26. So,
yeah,
I mean, I'm looking right here. I'm thinking Damian Harris or taking another shot on like Rondell Moore.
who knows, man? Damian Harris might could go back up James Conner or something, and if he goes down, next thing you know, he's getting 99% carries and shit like that. Like I don't know.
Possibility.
Yeah,
Man, how y'all feel about that Hendon Hooker guy? I'm saying that he's like mocked up next.
I'm gonna draft Rondell Moore right here, and I bet you that Damian Pierce makes it back. I mean, Damian
Probably.
Harris makes it back. Let's
All
see.
right, look, Dunk. Here's the thing about Hendon Hooker is like he came out of an offense that was air raid, spread you out. It's a little bit different than some NFL. I would take a chance on Hendon Hooker. I would take Hendon Hooker at cost before Will Levis and Richardson. I've seen Henderson. I've seen him make some throws. You know what I'm saying? I've seen him throw the ball deep, make some throws. I've seen him.
You mean Hooker?
I ain't seen
Hooker?
these other motherfuckers do this shit. I sure ain't seen
Yeah.
Will Levis do it. God damn. That
Will
dude
Levis
looks like
makes throws, man.
my thing about Will Levis is when he was at Penn State, this dude was like basically like a wildcat running quarterback. So I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Richardson, I saw him compared to Kaepernick today. I was like, I mean, he wishes he could be as good as Kaepernick. I'm just being honest.
Just trust your eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that dude either.
I'm just not buying into them two. And they're going, I've seen them going like pretty much back to back in rookie drafts that maybe 108, 109, somewhere in that range. And maybe I'll take a shot at them. Heck, I guess if they get that first round draft capital.
Where did Hooker go? Is he still there?
He's still there, yeah.
Damn. Anthony Richardson, yeah, went in the 8th.
Man, what about? I mean, it's all dependent on the situation too. I want to see where they're drafted to. I mean, I think Carolina's probably going to take one of them, but I don't think that's a good situation to go to, really.
Who's over there? Frank Wright, DJ Moore. Man, it's okay. I don't know. NFC South? That's why I'm saying Derek. That's why I was bringing up all these NFC South teams with Derek Carr. I mean, if I was Derek Carr, I'd just try to go to one of them. You might be a division winner next
Yeah,
year.
that's what I'm saying. They were
Saints.
saying,
It don't matter who you go to. You could win that division.
yes, NFC South is ass.
So bad.
I don't know how to feel about your buddy's team, all Slim Easy.
He started going young. Downs, Tillman, Chig. I like Chig.
Oh, yeah. I bet you do like Chig after you didn't know who the hell I was talking about that 1 week last year.
It's hilarious, man. And you nailed it. By the way, if you're listening to the podcast, we give out a gambling episode once a week. Some DFS, some prize picks.
I promised the Chig Unconquo touchdown, and it came to fruition.
I didn't even know who he was. I saw him score a touchdown in a highlight, and I was like, damn, that motherfucker Kraft, man. Then pulled it out. Hey, man, I was on a roll in the DFS, man. I won like the last 5 out of 6. Man, I tell you what.
Desmond Ritter.
Crap, man. I've been gambling on college basketball. I went on a streak. I was like, I won 9 out of 10 plays or something like that. It was crazy. Just, I've been keeping up with it. College basketball and hockey. I'm into it now. Follow me on Twitter.
I got to figure out where to waste all my money during the NFL offseason. I don't know. I guess I'm just going to bet some folks at golf or something. Just
You watch baseball?
I
Baseball
do watch
season?
baseball, but I ain't betting on that shit now.
I'll bet on baseball before NBA. I did put some money on Kawhi the other day, the Clippers, and they beat Phoenix. I picked them on the money line, but that was I stay away from the NBA. You never know with them divas. They might not even play.
I saw the Kings and the Clippers just went to double OT at 168. I was like, good God, 168.
I don't even watch the NBA that much anymore, man. Been watching some college, been watching some hockey.
I mean, I made a sketchy pick right here, Dunk. A sketchy pick. Pick
What?
KJ Osborne right here over Dobbs, Romeo Dobbs, Joshua Palmer. I mean, would you take a chance on KJ Osborne?
Yeah, I like him, especially as a wide receiver too, because Adam Thielen's just on the decline.
That's my wide receiver.
Well, I meant like in the
8. I know what you mean though, as a wide receiver too, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, what the hell? You drafted him. You have been hammering receivers for sure.
I got to do it.
You at least got to have one of them hit. Man, because I'm not even high on Jameson like that. Not like other people are.
Huh?
Some people
Jameson,
are
talking about Jameson Williams, that dude might be a better version of Henry Ruggs, and that's about it for him.
You crazy. Jameson Williams is the number 1 overall pick last year if he didn't tear his ACL.
Man, you're talking about
one receiver pick.
We've seen him play a couple games, but man, we ain't really seen much from this guy.
Man, come on, Kraft. The dude ain't played. What's the deal, man?
Hey, he did play though. He did play a couple games last year. You seen it?
Yeah, he scored that touchdown on a busted coverage. Whoop did Hamm.
Hey, what do we always say, man? 3 years off the ACL.
Hey, you know what? I'm with you, but hey, the poor man P. Miller super high on Jameson Williams, so some people are super high on him.
I bet y'all ain't got Travis Etienne and Najee though on y'all's team, so yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Dunk over there. Jameer Gibbs is his number 1 RB. Y'all hating on me for Jameson Williams.
Whoa. I got Ramondre.
Yeah.
Jameer Gibbs my number 2. Hey, Gibbs gonna be good.
You drafted Gibbs before Ramondre though. Look at you.
Yeah, I was just like click. I was gonna do whatever.
Your 3 running backs are Jameer Gibbs, who hadn't played, Ramondre, who fumbled 10 times last year, and Tank Bigsby is your number 3.
Some rookie RBs might be suffering in the first half of this season, maybe a little bit.
Hey, but look, man, I got some solid receivers, and I got some solid tight ends and solid QBs. Well,
Bryce Young. Ugh, that's doo-doo. Doo-doo.
I got Gino down there.
You are playing in the doo-doo dynasty. I named this shit after you. Doo-doo pick.
I'm gonna take right here. This is where the draft just gets ass.
This is where we usually stop.
Yeah, I mean, we can go as far as y'all want. Shoot, my last pick, I went.
We speaking about it. Might as well hammer some QBs. That way I can sell them later.
Yeah. I mean, shoot, they like gold, man. That's why I be trying to tell people in that superflex league that we in with you, Dunk. Here's what I decided, man, about that league. I'm gonna stay in that league if it operates, but I'm gonna treat it like that $20 league or whatever. I might not be looking shit up. Might not even set my lineup. I don't know. Nah, I'm just kidding. My lineups are gonna be set in every league I'm in.
Man, that is funny though. That league just kind of. I mean, I don't know, man. I didn't expect that one guy to win, and he won it. That was crazy.
Yeah, same. I'm with you. I thought Phil was gonna win. Heck, thought Craftman had a shot too. But yeah,
cards.
It's gonna stay on the thing. So,
hey, Doug's trades aren't looking too bad, actually.
I'm gonna have to go look at it, but I ain't even checked it.
He has like he has the 101 and the 103 in that league, I think.
Old Doug, man. Doug, if you listening, you colluding with Dunk. Y'all got something going on. The poor man don't even think Doug.
He still didn't make the playoffs.
Poor man.
I got fucked in that trade. Alvin Kamara didn't even live up to anything. Najee had a horrible year.
You should be pretty good this year, though.
Hey,
Najee, Terry McSee. Hey, maybe Doug did it. Or maybe I overreacted then, Kraft. Think I overreacted? But who trades all their players after the draft before the season? What the hell?
Dude, his team was ass. So like it was mixing. Like he said, he had Alvin Kamara, and then dude had Zach Wilson.
Yeah, but didn't Matt offer the same trade? He offered Russell Wilson and he took Zach Wilson instead.
Yeah, what the fuck?
One.
Hold on, man. Nah, this is the thing. Who'd he have? Russell Wilson? I was offering Jalen Hurts for Russell Wilson, but he took Zach Wilson instead. I was like, how could you?
Hey man, you should be thankful then.
I mean, I am now. Yeah, I am for sure.
And
I can't believe that.
we got to point out that we are on a Dynasty podcast, and this was before the season last year. Like, Matt ain't that fucking stupid at this point, because that shit sounds
crazy.
That shit sounds awful right now.
I was kind of buying into Russell Wilson. Hell, some people are still buying into all that Denver shit.
I took him at the 301 last year in my startup. Russell Wilson.
Are you buying into what they cooking now? Got Sean Payton coming in.
I mean,
I expect him to get another receiver, probably another running back.
I mean, shit, I got Russell Wilson in my Dynasty League. I can't do nothing but fucking hold. You can't sell him at his lowest point of all time.
Yeah, I'm with you. Gotta hold.
You got to hold and hope.
Yeah. Man, I don't really know who to pick right here. This stuff is just ass, so I guess I'll just hammer in some running backs. I don't even know who that dude is, that Deuce Vaughn. I'm saying he's from Texas. I don't really watch college football like that. He's what?
Kansas State.
That Deuce Vaughn?
Yeah, he has probably the. I mean, he.
Oh damn! I didn't mean to take him. I meant to take that Rashawn Johnson. Damn it. Whatever, it don't matter. Who's that Rashawn Johnson though? That's who I wanted to pick.
Rashawn Johnson.
Yeah, it says he's from Texas.
Yeah, I don't know about that guy. I know Deuce Vaughn, as far as his college resume goes, he's one of the best running backs. As far as statistics go and what he's done in college, but he's I think he's
5'6",
175 or something like that. And people are all on that. So, I mean, I'm not a big weight guy. I'm not gonna go crazy over somebody who just a running back that's small, but 175 is a little too small for me, man. At least get the 190s.
That's what I'm saying. I said he's 172 and 5'6". That really is Tariq Cohen right there.
Yeah,
that is kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't know any of these guys anymore, really. Daniel Bellinger.
Getting down in the thick of things. Well, look, man, we'll just go ahead and just start putting this draft to a close right here. Just whatever. We just hitting some values. Just taking a look at these ADPs and shit like that. Crap, man, you want to say anything to these motherfucking people out there that listen to the pod? We got a nice little base out there, so they might want to hear what you got to say, Crap, man.
Appreciate y'all, man, and y'all get started on y'all startups, and we'll try to help you out a little bit, but y'all be dumb if y'all doing y'all startups right now. At least wait till the NFL draft's over. Just be smart about it, man. Don't do it. Don't be like Dunc. And what we do that startup last year, early April.
But listen, crowd. I'm gonna be real. People are definitely doing startups right now, man. Put the draft picks in the draft. They do all that shit. So,
and we here for y'all. That's why we're dropping.
We are here for y'all. Maybe we should do one with the draft pick in there. I don't know, but I mean, we got.
That is true though. The place kickers is way better than having the actual players though. Because at least it's flexibility.
Yeah. Okay,
I get it now, but I didn't understand it at the time.
Shit, maybe we should hop on Underdog instead of Sleeper. I heard Underdog. I ain't never used it, but I heard they got it set up like that. You can get the draft pick. I don't know, man, but I use Sleeper. So Sleeper, if you want to sponsor the pod, we here.
Hey, for real.
But yeah, man. Don't you want to say anything to your fans out there, your loyal fans?
Man, just stick with me to the end. I'm gonna bring a ship home for sure. One of these days, man. I'm tired of disappointing y'all out there.
This man be colluding and still not making the playoffs. That's what we do, right? That's what
Hey,
Dunk.
look, I beat Matt in the home league. That's what matters right there.
Hey, listen, Crab. This man don't want to tell the truth, but what happened was I was selling before all y'all. I was smacking that ass in the beginning. Now, don't lie, don't
Yeah, my
lie.
team was ass like in the beginning for whatever. I went 1-4, and then I had to win. Man, my season was crazy, bro. My season was straight up crazy.
Chris is
Lost
our
to
champ,
Moore,
man.
still made the playoffs. Man, I had to cut to get in there.
Man, yeah, the home league. Listen, man, we 12 is standard, but look, fellas, I would recommend y'all getting the 10-man league. I feel like the 10-man.
QB,
Yeah, 10-man, 1 QB. That's the best league I'm in. So,
man, dude.
but shoot, man, look, fellas, people out there, add the podcast, add us on all this stuff. It'll be in the descriptions. YouTube, Twitching. Kraft said he claims he's gonna get active on Twitter. If he does, I'll step my game up on the bird and do that shit. I just hate social media, but
Yeah, I
you know.
deleted all mine just recently.
Yep, so you know how it is. We don't really buy into it, but you know what? We'll do it for y'all, man. Just try to spread the word, get the episode out there, shows out there and stuff. But Kraft, anything else to say, man, before we just hop on out?
Nothing much, man. Dunk, I know I'll be giving you hell, but we love having you on, man. It's fun time every time.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, man. I love getting in on these drafts, fantasy football.
Hey,
Get on more with us.
It's like
man, I'm just stay busy, man, all the time.
Dunk's in school, other people having kids. Shout out to Will Savage. All kinds of shit. But hey, we just gonna get the content out when we can. So, but all right, people, man. We out.
Peace.